guys, how you doing? So I'm not big on doing updates. I like to watch them, but I normally don't do them. But I'm not sure when my next project video is going to come out, and I kind of wanted to talk about a few things that are going on around here. The first thing I want to talk about are these planes that I just purchased off eBay. I have 5 of them, and they cost me about altogether maybe 60 bucks and then another 20 altogether in shipping. So maybe 80 bucks. I got some okay ones, not some okay ones. I'll just go through them all right now and show you what I got. I'll start with my least favorite one, which is the Par Plus. I know this is kind of a low-end plane, and I figured I could get started on kind of rebuilding these, starting with this one to kind of get used to what I'm doing. It does have the stamped frog, which I know a lot of people say to stay away from. But like I said, I think this will be a good one just to get me started on how to rebuild these things and refurbish them. The tote and the knob are in really good shape compared to some of the ones that I got. So even if I need to swap parts, maybe I can use some of these parts with other ones and see what I got. The next one, which is my next least favorite one, is this Fulton, which is another low-end one. You can see right here the knob, it's all broken up. The tote, the back is broken off. Other than that, it's in pretty good shape. It's corrugated sole, but the chip breaker and the blades seem to be in good shape. A little bit rusted. I'll clean all that up. The frog seems to be good. Not like the other one. It's not stamped. It's a decent frog. And these are all just my opinion. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I may say it's good, but it's not. But hopefully I'll get used to what's good and what's not. The next one is this one. I believe this is a Stanley Defiance from what I have researched. It's got the wide whale lever, which is common in the Stanley Defiance. The only markings on here are on the very front. It says Made in America, and then there's a marking on the blade that says Made in America. Like I said, I did a bit of research. The only thing I can come up with is Stanley Defiance. The tote's in really good shape. Knob's in really good shape. Just needs to be cleaned up. Make sure it's flat, and this one will be good to go. I played a little bit with this one, and it seems to be cutting really good right now, but I'm going to try and get it even better because whoever sharpened this before did not do a good job at all. From here on out, from right now, I kind of like all of them. Let's see. There's this one. I believe this is the Winchester. This is the jointer plane, smooth bottom. The tote was busted up, and somebody put screws here to keep it together, which it's holding really well. I don't know if I'll mess with this right now or not. And what I might end up doing is buying a few chunks of rosewood and replacing quite a few of these totes and knobs I'm not real sure about the knobs yet. I don't have a lathe, but I may try and make one off of my my drill press. I know Nick Ferry's put out a couple of videos about lathing on a drill press, so I may give that a try. But this Winchester, it's in really good shape. It's got a little bit of rust, just needs cleaned up. And I think this one will be good to go. I've planed a little bit with this one, and it seems to be cutting really good. It's got some nice weight to it. So I'll get that one cleaned up. And then this one. This one has got me stumped. It is a Trustworthy plane. It's got Trustworthy stamped in the chip breaker, and it's got Trustworthy stamped into the blade. And on the back side of the base, it's got Made in America. I've tried researching this thing, and nobody could seem to find any information. The only information I found is other people not finding any information. So I don't know what kind of quality Trustworthy is. A lot of people have said that they've never heard of this. They don't see very many of these, so I mean must be rare. I don't know. So if anybody has any information on Trustworthy planes, please send me an email, shoot a comment down below. Any information at this point is better than nothing, which is what I found. So yeah, I believe these two are number 4s. These two are number 5s. And these, I think this is a 14-inch and a 15-inch. And this jointer is a number 7 jointer plane. And then before I grabbed all of these off of eBay, I just kind of wanted to get a hand on a plane, any plane. I went to Harbor Freight, purchased a cheap jet plane and a little plane, just to kind of get my hands on something before I decided to get some off of eBay and try and refurbish them and clean them up. So I got these. It took me a long time to try and get this blade to where it would cut decent. A lot of sharpening and flattening and more sharpening and more flattening and more sharpening. I finally got it to cut decent. But yeah, this cuts okay. So this is my hand plane journey. Other things that I wanted to talk about. The box that these are sitting on right now is actually an ongoing project that goes to that base, and I don't think I'm gonna say exactly what it is right now, but it is a tool cart of some sort, or a tool cabinet, tool, whatever you want to call it. But that is what I'm working on right now. It seems like I might have ADD or something, because I'll start one project and then something else will catch me and I'll veer off and do something else and then something else, and I never seem to get through a full project before something else gets my attention. I'd set out to reorganize my shop. I put a lot of things in these plastic totes, kind of separated stuff, and then I started on other things. When I did that, I ended up, I was going to finish my dust collection. I had made the TN top separator, and I was actually going to move it over here in front of this window that I have blocked off with the board right there. But I was going to set up my dust collection right here, and I was going to have the exhaust actually go outside and into another trash can after the separator. So what I was going to do is I was going to set this trash can on the inside. I was going to mount the pump or the dust extractor up on the wall. The hose was going to go out for the exhaust and then just drop into another trash can for any fine debris that may pass past the separator, if that makes any sense. So I set off to do that, but I had to move. There used to be a workbench, half-ass workbench, I guess you could say, sitting right here. I removed the boards off of that, and I was left with this frame that's bolted, which I never ended up finishing. I started using the boards on the next project, this cart, that I got from that bench. And I got about halfway. Like I said, this goes with it. And halfway through that, I started looking into dovetails and just put out a video yesterday on my first time cutting dovetails. So then I ended up with that, and then I started getting my planes in, and I really want to get started on refurbishing these. So I've got a lot of things going on all at once. I never seem to be able to finish anything. So anyways, that is what I've got going on right now. I don't know if I ever showed my workbench after I finished it, but here it is. Actually, it's not finished. That's another project I never finished. I want to put shelves and drawers and stuff in here. I've got French cleats on the side for some tools. Got my chisels here right now from when I did the dovetails. I've got a cleat on the back end along with a power strip. But yeah, these French cleats are for eventually I want to get a French cleat system on my wall and hang up all my tools, and then I can just pick them up and bring them over to the workbench when I need them, and it won't be on my work surface. I'll have it off to the side, and hopefully it'll free up a lot of workspace, because I didn't make a very big workbench slash outfeed table. But yeah, a lot of things going on all at once, and hopefully I'll get some of these finished soon. Anyways, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe.